Hey, welcome back, everybody. Solo Guy Reactions coming at you tonight. Yes, it's Small's Family Reactions, but I'm by myself, and I'm watching The Acolyte. We're up to episode 5. You and I, all of us, we're watching it together. I'm reacting. It's going to drop here in a couple of minutes. Am I excited for it? You know, I've tried to watch the show as objectively as possible. I said that from the first episode, and I'm going to. I'm going to continue to give the show a very fair shake in terms of just how I'm watching. I'm not letting the outside noise affect me. It's very loud out there. It's reached a crescendo, lots of opinions. I certainly have mine. I'll hold those back for now. I'll give my ultimate view on everything when the show concludes, and I can assess the show for what it is at that point in time. But to this point, through 4 episodes, I can just simply say that I'm not a big fan of the show, nor do I hate the show. And again, that is solely based on the show itself. It has nothing to do with what I think is being pushed or not pushed, what other people are saying. Just based on the show that's been given to us, it could be a whole lot better, but I think it could also be a whole lot worse. It is what it is. What I can tell you that I do thoroughly enjoy is I've actually enjoyed the journey. I've enjoyed doing these reactions and putting them out there and hearing what you guys have to say and interacting as much as I can with you guys in the comments. That's been a whole lot of fun, so be sure to leave your comment below. All right, so moving into episode 5, last week ended with a cliffhanger, right? The dark side user with the red lightsaber. Sith, not a Sith. Who is it? Showed up and used a couple fingers to push Osha out of the way, and then boom, all the Jedi that were there. What were there, like 10 of them? I don't remember how many. There were like 10 Jedi that just force pushed. Power of many, right? So not the power of one, not the power of two, but the power of many. Oh, that was just one person, or was it? All right, now I'm getting lost in my own trying to make sense out of things that have been thrown at us. All right, there's 2 things I want to talk about: who's the Sith and Ki-Adi-Mundi. Let's talk about who's the Sith first, if it is indeed a Sith. The smart money's on Chimere. I think we've known that from episode 2. He, acted like he's, kind of clumsy and stupid and whatever he's doing, but he even showed some skills with some fighting, or at least some dodging, and then putting May somewhat into submission there to stop her from going after him. Certainly raised some eyebrows, and he's made lots of comments along the way, and he just seems like the likely person to be the person in the helmet. Do I think he's a Sith master? No. If that is him who showed up at the end of episode 4, I would say he's an apprentice and there's a master, who I hope would be Tenebrous, because I do. That's what my hope is for the show. I'll say it again. I want to see the show in a trajectory towards the prequels, try to make a connection through Darth Tenebrous, who is the master of Darth Plagueis, and would explain a lot. But we still don't know what happened 16 years earlier. Hopefully, we'll get some flashbacks in this episode. I don't know if I want a whole episode dedicated to a flashback, but we certainly need to see what really happened there. Torben, I think his name is, who the Jedi who was meditating and then took the poison. Something happened with him on Brendog. Remember, his eyes turned black, and then they released him. But I wonder if something was, he was under their control, and maybe they used him to start an attack, and things went really crazy. Just kind of a thought on something that could have happened. Ki-Adi-Mundi. I said in my when the teaser trailer, or I think it was the official trailer, when that came out, and we got glimpses of somebody with a red lightsaber, I said, oh, if it's a Sith, they're going to have to do some explaining, because Ki-Adi-Mundi said what he said in The Phantom Menace about the Sith being extinct for 1,000 years, or millennia, as he put it. I've maintained that, and then suddenly, dude's in the show. Now, I'm not on board with just suddenly he can't be in the show. Look, I know they retconned his age from Wikipedia, and some people are, well, how can you do that? And they can. They're writing a story, and his age doesn't really affect the story. Now, what would affect the story is if he knew that there's a Sith and he lied about it in The Phantom Menace, or we see something in this show that attempts to cover it up, or they don't really think it's a Sith, whatever it is, and that's all fine as long as it's explained and shows why the Jedi are in the state that they're in by the time we reach the prequels. He is, at this point in time, he has not seen a Sith. In fact, based on Venestra's, I think it's Venestra's her name, she said that May was trained, obviously, by a Jedi. So that's what he's thinking. He's not thinking Sith at this point in time. So I'm going to objectively just see where the show goes. Now, if he sees a Sith and it's not explained, it's just left that there's the Sith out there that the Jedi know about, and we get to the Phantom Menace and it's just suddenly nobody's seen a Sith, then that's going to be kind of a big plot hole that I would be very disappointed in. But I would like to see it move towards making something of this. They obviously put Ki-Adi-Mundi in the show on purpose, so why and how are they going to tie that in? All right, enough of that. Like I said, there's enough of a story here that I'm just intrigued to see what's going to happen. I will continue to watch this each episode at a time, watch, react, give my thoughts on that particular episode when the whole thing's over. I plan on just doing a short video on what do I think of this thing as a whole, and what are we doing with Star Wars, where's it going, that kind of thing, at least in my opinion. No more talking and rambling from me. We're ready to watch The Acolyte Season 1, Episode 5 right now. Cliffhanger. Darth Venom. I know people like to, they're calling him Darth, like Darth Smiley Wren, Darth Smiles. I like Darth Venom. I don't know why, I like Darth Venom. Smilo Ren's kind of cool too. It's a good name. And here we go. Man, how far did she get thrown? Who's that? Wasn't just dead Jedi. Whoa, look at that. That's a cool scene. I like it. Man, he's taking them all on. Oh, he's still alive. Plo Koon. The not real Plo Koon. He's still alive. Oh. Oh, Lord Yord. Dang. He chopped. Oh. It's like when you're playing lightsabers with your friends or your son, and he gets you in the leg, you have to fall down. Oh, that one's done. Oh, done. Wow, this is intense. That was actually pretty cool. That was a cool scene. I liked it. His lightsaber has that very ominous. This dude, no, he's pretty powerful. Take on all them Jedi? Okay. Oh, soul! Okay, I'm liking this. This is okay, I like this. Darth Venom. That looked kind of cheesy, but that's okay. What are you? It's from the trailer. What are you? Oh, come on! I was getting into it. That was the best 3 or 4 minutes of the series so far.
Master Soul.
Who are you?
You don't remember me.
Was he there 16 years ago?
I sense something familiar.
Let's go. See, now, I like this. This is good stuff.
You carry a Jedi weapon, but you are no Jedi.
Come on. Whoa.
You're under arrest for the murder of Master Indara,
Because I'm a police officer. For the Republic.
the murder of Master Tobin, the murder of Master Kelnaka, and the fire that killed your family.
Look out, Jackie. She gonna get you. There we go. Come on.
You trained me. Show your face.
And let you read my thoughts. No, no, no.
What master hides his face from his pupil
You tell me.
Huh. Like, I get it going back and forth, but it's just like some flow. Just keep it going. Yo. Be careful, Saul. I don't want Saul to die. He did tell May, or Osha.
What is he?
I'll tell you everything on the ship.
He gets into your head and he stays there.
My mother could do that. Get inside a Jedi's head.
I mean, not her mother, is it?
You took Master Kelnaka's saber.
Go look out! Man. He's vicious. I love the way that... It's just... I love that.
May, you can learn from this Padawan. She's a loyal pupil.
Oh. Come here. I'm convinced now. Jackie gonna go. She gonna get it, or is May gonna save her? No, she gonna run. Uh-oh. Likes to chop them sabers in half. Hilts.
Turn off your saber. The light attracts them.
Attracts what?
The creepy things.
Coward.
Oh.
You are going to betray me. You've always been weak.
She can do, May. Sweet.
He's gonna kill them. He's gonna kill them all.
The light attracts them, so let's shine our light up there so they can get attracted to whatever you're doing.
Run!
With your light. Oh, she's gonna bring him. Is she gonna bring him to him? Oh wow, he just headbutted it. Careful, what is happening? Oh, Jackie's fighting with some aggression now. Oh, the face! Oh no, he did not. Padawan, and it's Khmer. You rat.
Was that its name?
She was a child.
You brought her here. Hello. You really didn't know it was me.
Oh.
What are you?
The Jedi like you might call me Sith.
Why risk discovery?
Right.
Well, I did wear a mask. The freedom to wield my power the way I like, without having to answer to Jedi like you. I want a pupil, an acolyte. This one went back on our deal. She exposed me. So now I have to kill every single last one of you. And the Jedi say I can't exist. They see my face, they all die.
Yord to the rescue.
You. Surprise.
Oh, no! I guess I kind of liked him. Is Soul gone too now? He's got some aggression going now. I can feel your anger. Oh. Unarmed? Do it.
His mind is twisted by darkness.
I've accepted my darkness. What have you done with yours?
Huh.
The Jedi do not attack the unarmed. Rules, rules, rules.
I love you, Ben.
Okay, so that light, I guess it's bright enough. Oh, he's getting carried away. That was weird.
Why did he say I shouldn't trust you?
Yeah, Soul.
I'll explain.
Yes, please do. Oh, and May comes in with the stun gun. Wow. That was good. I enjoyed this. I've enjoyed this episode. It's not over yet, but I'm enjoying this episode.
What have you done?
That's what they said last time they saw each other. What have you done?
Those Jedi were more my family than you ever were. You were the violent one. You started that fight. And I would have been dead too if it weren't for the Jedi. They've turned you against me.
You have done that yourself.
All we have is each other now. You're a criminal, May. You must pay for your...
Wow.
You did this to yourself. You followed a false master. So did you.
She just knocked out like that. She hit her head on the rock. Why do we have to be so, like... just... Make it casual. Oh, that's kind of weird. That's one way to do it. Poor Pip. Oh, and he's he took care of his business. So we're back to the Unkar Pluts. 1/4 portion. I don't think that's what they are. I mean, that was a dude's name. I don't remember what species, but that's what they remind me of. So you went in there with what, like 13 Jedi, and one left. And Osha. Devastation. Is he going to tell her? He said when you get on a ship, he's going to tell her. He's going to explain everything. Oh, we got Basil. Is he a Jedi? I think he's a Jedi. He's a tracker. Man, Jackie. Can we get his helmet? Darth Venom. Lord Yord. Ah, that one, I did not see that.
Extraordinary beings we are.
Little Kylo Ren theme right there. Did you hear that?
Even in the revelation of our triumph, we see the depth of our despair.
Okay. The way they end these shows, just like... All right. While I'm not ready to praise The Acolyte as a great show, because it's got a long way to go, that was an enjoyable episode. I actually, like, I really was into that. I enjoyed that episode. I told you from the beginning, I'm going to watch this objectively. I'm not going to let other people, I'm not going to let outside noise or any of that stuff affect how I'm watching this. That doesn't mean that I'm a shill, and it doesn't mean that I'm a hater. It just means that I'm watching each show for what it is. And this episode was surprisingly good. I mean, especially the first 15 minutes, and there were some shocking things that happened that I did not see coming. I mean, like, it hit me when he snapped Yord's neck. I was like, I did not expect to react that way. Not that I've ever even thought about it, but I was like, dude, man, I guess I liked Yord because it bummed me out that they took him out like that. Yeah. All right, so there are a couple little wonky things in there. I'm not gonna nitpick. As far as progressing the story, however, okay, we got the stranger revealed as Kamir, to nobody's real surprise. I was kind of hopeful it would be somebody else because it's just so obvious that that's probably who it was going to be. I don't want him to be the Master Sith. It kind of seems like he is. Like he's not answering to anybody. And is he, just because he's calling himself a Sith, does that mean he is a Sith? I mean, he says, you would call me Sith. What does he mean by that? I really am wanting the show to try to connect some things. And I'm, again, not direct. This is 100 years before the prequel, so I understand it's not going to make a direct connection. But I want to see that the seeds are being planted here for what happens by the time we get to the prequels, the state of the Jedi. The Sith are getting ready to reveal themselves. You know, Plagueis and Sidious are messing around with you know, creating life, and that whole conversation they had with, or Sidious had with Anakin, Revenge of the Sith. So I want to see it move, pointing in that kind of a direction. They keep hinting at Soul's secret now. I mean, he's the only one left, right? Because Kelnaka's gone. Andara's gone. Yeah, they're all gone, and which we knew at the end of last week because Kelnaka was taken out. You know, bummingly so. Bummingly, is that a word? Bummingly. So I really wanted to see Kelnaka. I think we'll still see him in a flashback because there's trailer footage where he's doing something. Something happened. They keep alluding to it. What happened? What's this big secret that Saul's carrying around? What did he do? I kind of maintain. I think that they did something to Torben. Some kind of spell or something they put on him, and he did something to start to kind of as a spark that caused some chaos there. I'm real curious to see what went down. I will be a little bit bummed if Kamir's just he's the bad guy, and they dismiss him as, well, he's not really a Sith. And then maybe, who knows, maybe the reveal at the end of the whole season is that he actually is an apprentice himself, because he wants an acolyte. And, you know, you have a master and an apprentice. Yoda didn't talk about, and we don't learn about the Sith, the rule of two, master and acolyte. We hear master and apprentice, and an acolyte is kind of a supporter, somebody who, and it can be multiple acolytes, somebody who basically, you know, is below an apprentice and does all the service work and all that kind of stuff. So it's interesting that he says he wants an acolyte. I'll have to see what people are saying about that, because that master and apprentice is, if he's a Sith, the rule of two, master and apprentice. But I'm just thinking that maybe him saying, you would call me Sith, he didn't say he is a Sith. He doesn't say he is. He just says the Jedi would say that's what I am, because he uses the dark side of the Force. Now, I will say this. Back to the fighting scene. I thought, I forget the actor's name, plays Kamir, man. He was good. And I liked how the Jedi started kind of in a self-defense mode, and then they got aggressive. And when they turned aggressive, that's when he took them out. Almost every single one, with the exception of Saul. And Saul was like, he'd reached a point of letting his emotions and his anger start to take over. And I really enjoyed the choreography and the brutalness of the fight scenes there. It was a little rugged, but during the height of the Jedi, their skills are refined. I mean, they have some serious lightsaber skills. And I don't know if we really saw that in the Forest. And while Khmer certainly seemed to be very powerful, at least presented as such in this episode, it's kind of hard to believe that 10, 12 Jedi, whatever it is, he took them all out. Khmer is not playing around. He was a force to be reckoned with. But where did he learn? Who taught him? How does he know? Is he really a Sith? What's going on? Is he going to meet Ki-Adi-Mundi? And everybody's going to lose their minds. Now, at this point in time, there are 3 alive that have seen his face and know what he is. May, Osha, and Sol. Everybody else is gone. And we kind of said that before we started the show, the series, that if he is a Sith, does he kill all the Jedi? Do they all die? Well, there's only one left. And Sol's got a big secret himself. So maybe this is something that just, who knows? So, all right. I got a lot of thinking to do about this episode. Certainly going to be checking out some breakdowns. Be sure to leave your comments below. Let me know your theories, your thoughts. I know the show has not been popular. And up until this point, I really have not thought that much of the show. The story still needs to go somewhere, but in terms of, again, just watching the show objectively, one episode at a time, this episode in and of itself was enjoyable to watch, and I don't have a problem saying that. But the show's not over. We still have 3 episodes to go, and a lot can happen, and this is just one episode, so I enjoyed one episode out of 5 so far. And the other 4, it's not like I didn't enjoy them. Like I said, I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing the reaction, and I enjoy being in the Star Wars galaxy. I always enjoy that. And I always just wish that, and like I said in those other episodes, I just wish that they could do better. And this episode showed they can do a little bit better, and they can even do better than this. But it was a step in the right direction. So let's see where the show goes and give it its chance, give it its due, and then at the end of the series, when it's over, then we can make some final criticisms, judgments, praise, whatever it is. And I'm not going to be influenced by Disney, Lucasfilm, and what they say. I'm not going to be influenced by what other fans say. I'm watching the show for myself, each episode at a time, and then I will make my own assessment when it's over. All right, well, like I said, that was a whole lot of fun. Be sure to subscribe, help our channel grow. Again, leave your comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the reaction. May the Force be with you, and we will see you next time.